welcome back. Today we are going to do chapter 3 of Ramayan. Earlier we have finished chapter 1 and chapter 2, Balkand and Ayodhya Kand. Okay, I am referring to Ramayan written by Valmiki ji. Okay, and today we have to do chapter 3 of Ramayan, that is Aranya Kand. Okay, welcome to Sanaatan Shiksha Weekend. How do we start the class? Namaste. Jai Shree Ram. This chapter 3. Chapter 3 is called Aranya Kanda. Let's see what happened in this chapter. So, this chapter is basically about the story of abduction of Ma Sita, kidnapping of Ma Sita. By whom? By Ravan. Okay. And there was a giant bird named Jatayu who was devotee of Lord Ram. And he attempted to save Ma Sita from Ravan because he saw them going. He saw Ravan kidnapping Ma Sita. So he attempted to save her, but he couldn't. And at the end, Ravan also cut his wing and he died in the end. So this part is about that. Kidnapping of Ma Sita and Jatayu trying to save her. Okay. So first thing that happened in chapter 3 is Ramji became very sad that after Bharat's visit, so he did not want to live in Chitraput anymore, and he decided to move towards south of India. So they went to the forest of Dandaka and they went and settled in Panchavati. Okay, what was the place? Panchavati. Okay, remember, I'll ask. Okay, so this forest was on the banks of Godavari river. Okay, earlier Ayodhya was on the banks of which river? Anybody? Saryu river. Oh, Ram knows. Oh, okay, I'll ask again in the end. Yes, Ayu? Yeah.
Where was Bharat when Kai sent Ram to the forest?
Bharat went to his nani's house. So he went to Kaikai's parents' house. Okay. So he just went to visit them and all that happened. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's continue. So Ramji, Sitaji and Lakshmanji moved on towards Panchvati. They settled down in Panchvati. They were living quite peacefully until something happened. What happened? So there was a demoness and her name was Surpanakha. Okay. And she was Ravan's sister. Ravan, we know, he'll come later. And she also had 2 more brothers and who will later fight for her. So anyway, Surpanakha was wandering in the forest. She was coming from somewhere when she saw Ramji. Okay. And Ramji was very handsome man. Okay. So she thought that, oh wow, such a handsome man. He looks so strong and he's so good with, his bow and arrow, and he looks like a good person. So I think I should marry him. I should give him a proposal. Okay. So she wanted to marry Ramji. So she went to Ramji and said that, see, I'm so pretty. You are so strong. We'll have a good life together. So let's get married. I really like you. So Ramji said, but I'm already married. Sorry, I can't marry you. But you can ask my brother Lakshman. Probably he will marry you. Because at that time, multiple marriage was a thing. Okay. But Ramji had taken this vow that he will not marry anybody else. Okay. So Ramji had taken a pledge that Sita will be my wife. No other wife I will take after this. Okay. But at that time, kings used to have multiple wives. Like Raja Dashrath had 3 wives. Same way kings used to have 3 wives. So that's why Ramji said, I have taken this pledge. I cannot take more wives. But maybe Lakshman is also handsome. He is my brother, so he looks pretty much similar to me. So you can ask him if he wants to marry you. So Surpanakha said, okay, fine, that works too. So I'll go to Lakshmanji. Surpanakha went to Lakshmanji. Okay, but Lakshmanji also denied. Surpanakha, because Surpanakha was a demoness and she is also not very pleasant and all that. So Lakshmanji said, no, sorry, I'm not interested. You can go. Okay. Now to this, since Surpanakha was a demoness, she got raged because she was very proud of her beauty. She thought that I'm so beautiful, no man can deny. And when both of them denied, she got furious. Okay. So now Surpanakha, when she was angry, she tried to attack Sita. That because of her, Ram didn't marry me, so let me attack her. When she tried to attack Sita, Lakshmanji cut off her nose and ears, both. Okay, so that's what happened. And Surpanakha just ran away at that time. So, okay, Surpanakha went to her brothers, Khar and Dushan. Okay, they were also, mighty demons and they were very powerful and they had a huge army. So she went to she went to them and she told them everything and they got pretty furious that, okay, these men have insulted our sister, they have hurt her, so we are going to take revenge. Okay, so Khar and Dushan came to the place where Lord Ram was living with Sita ji and Lakshman ji. They came with an army of 14,000 men. 14,000 actually demons. Okay, so they came with a huge army, and Ramji and Lakshmanji had a furious, a fierce battle with them. And at the end, Ramji and Lakshmanji won the battle and killed all the demons. Okay. Okay. So then what happened? Sec. Okay. So now, when Khar and Dushan both died, Surpanakha was still there. So she got even more angry. Okay. Then she decided that I will go to Ravan because Ravan is like the demon king of Lanka, and she was pretty sure that Lakshman and Ram cannot defeat Ravan. Okay. So she went to take help from Ravan. So now Ravan, so she did a little trick here. Okay. So she knew that Ravan is like, Ravan wants to have all the beautiful things and all the beautiful, women for himself. Okay, Ravan had this thing. So she knew about that. So she went to Ravan and first she told Ravan that she saw a really beautiful woman in the forest and she's traveling with 2 men, but she is so beautiful that there is no other woman so beautiful on earth. So she said such things so that Ravan would want to go and meet Sita, maybe take her, okay, kidnap her. So Surpanakha did that, and after that she also told Ravan that the men who are traveling with this woman, they insulted her and they cut her nose and ears. So she wants Ravan to take revenge for that. Okay. So Ravan was quite intelligent, but here he got really angry that, okay, they have insulted my sister. Plus also he wanted to meet Sita because he got to know from Surpanakha that Sita is pretty beautiful. So he decided to fight with Ram and Lakshman. Then Surpanakha said, no. They have insulted your sister. So you also should do something to their wife so that they know the pain. Okay. So Then Ravan decided, okay, what we'll do is we'll kidnap Sita. Okay. So then they made this plan. So then after that, Ravan wore the clothes of a sage. Okay. He took the form of a sage, and he came to Panchvati. Then there was also another demon named Marich. Okay. Ravan took his help in tricking Ram and Lakshman and Sita. Okay. So he asked Marich to take the form of a beautiful, shining golden deer. Okay. He said that, okay, you become a deer, you go in front of Sita. Sita would want to catch you. Okay. Sita might want to, have you because she might want to keep you as a pet or something. Okay. So you go and dance in front of Sita and then run away. And then when Sita would ask Ramji to go and get the deer, then I will go and kidnap Sita when Ramji would not be there. Okay. So that was the plan. So the same thing happened. Marich took the form of a golden deer, danced in the forest. Sita ji saw that deer. She asked Ramji, please go and get that deer for me. It's so beautiful. It's a golden deer. It's so rare. I've never seen anything like it. So please go and get the deer. And so Ramji had to go, okay, to fulfill her wishes. Ramji went after the deer, but he left Lakshman ji in charge of protecting Sita ji. Okay, they never used to leave Sita ji alone in the forest because there could be some animals, there could be anything that might attack. Okay, the forest was also full of demons and wild animals, so they never used to leave Sita ji alone. Okay, so he left Lakshman ji there. He went after the deer. Okay, then that demon played a trick. Ramji came to know it's a demon. Okay, eventually, while chasing that deer. So Ramji took a shot with his bow and arrow, and when he took a shot at that deer, and when the arrow hit Marich in the form of the deer, Marich, yelled, help me, but in the same sound as the sound of Ramji, in the same voice. Okay, he had those powers to imitate voice, to imitate that person. Okay, so he had those powers. So Marich yelled, help me, in the voice of Ramji, same sound. So here Sita ji heard that sound, heard that voice. Okay, and Sita ji thought that Ramji is in danger. He is asking for help. So Sita ji forced Lakshman ji to go. Lakshman ji tried to convince Sita ji that this is a trick. I'm pretty sure this is a trick because Ramji is invincible. It's not so easy to, Ramji killed 14,000 people in the battle with the other two demons. So how can Ramji be just, bothered by this deer? So Lakshman was pretty sure that nothing happened. But Sita ji forced Lakshman, please go. I have heard the scream. You have to go. Okay. So Lakshman ji eventually said, okay, I will go. But for your safety, I am drawing this line. So he drew a line. Okay. Here. So Lakshman ji drew a line around their small house that they made in the jungle. He drew a line and he said, this is Lakshman Rekha. Anybody who will try to enter this line will burn in flames. So nobody can enter, no human, no demon, no wild animal, nobody can enter this line. Okay. And you stay inside this line. If you'll stay inside, you'll be safe. Okay. So Lakshman ji then went to look for Ramji. Okay. Then Ravan played his trick. So he took the form of the sage. He wore those sagely clothes. Okay. And he came to Sita ji. And then at that time, there was such a thing that if a Brahmin comes to your home and asks for food, you shouldn't say no. Okay, nobody used to say no to Brahmins. Okay, it was considered as a very bad thing if a Brahmin goes away from your home hungry. Okay, so he told Sita ji that I'm hungry. I've been traveling a lot and I haven't eaten in a long time. Please give me something to eat. Okay, Sita ji said, I can't cross this line. My husband is not home. Can you please come back later? So Brahman said, no, I have to travel further. I have to reach somewhere and I am going to get late. So please just give me something and I'll be on my way. So Sita ji said, no, I can't. Please understand, I can't come out of this line and you can't enter this line. So I can't help you right now. Would you please wait a little bit? Okay. So then Ravan said, okay, I will leave and you will have the blame of sending a Brahmin hungry. I am going. So then Sita ji was very, confused what to do, what not to do. Then eventually she decided that, okay, fine, I will give him something and then I'll get back into that Lakshman Rekha. Okay, I'll quickly give him something and I'll get back. So she stepped out. As she stepped out, what happened? What would happen? Ram?
She got kidnapped.
Yeah, she got kidnapped. So Ravan took his original form and forcibly kidnapped Sita ji. Okay, he took her in his Pushpak Viman. He had a private airplane. Okay, it was called Pushpak Viman, and he took Sita ji in that, and they flew towards Lanka. All right. Now, as I told you earlier, on the way to Lanka, there was a huge bird named Jatayu. Jatayu was an eagle. Okay, so Jatayu was very, very old. Okay, and he was a devotee of Ramji. He knew Ramji was God, and he was his devotee. Okay, so he saw Sita ji getting kidnapped by Ravan. Okay, and he said that I'll have to do something. I can't let Ravan take her like that. Sita is like my daughter. So because Jatayu was very old, so he considered Sita like his daughter. So he tried his best to rescue Sita ji. He attacked Ravan many times, but Ravan was quite powerful too. So Ravan, during his fight with Jatayu, Ravan cut one of Jatayu's wings. Okay, so he cut Jatayu's wings, and Jatayu, since now he doesn't have wings, so Jatayu fell on the ground. Okay, and then eventually he died, but before dying, he met with Ramji and Lakshmanji. Okay, so Ravan then took Sita ji to a place called Ashok Vatika. So it was like a garden in front of Lanka, which is Ravan's palace. It was a huge garden, and he kept Sita ji in that garden under a tree. And for surveillance, he asked a few demonesses to guard her, that Sita ji should not run away from here. Okay, so these demonesses used to stay nearby and be around Sita ji, and sometimes also like they used to say things like accept Ravan. So Ravan actually wanted to marry Sita because he found her very beautiful, and he wanted all beautiful women to be his queens. Okay, so he gave a proposal to Sita ji that forget about Ram, you marry me, you become my wife, and just forget about Ram. Okay, so then obviously Sita ji said, what are you talking about, are you crazy? So then Ravan could not force her. he couldn't forcibly marry her. There is a reason behind it. So long ago, he forced a woman. He forced, like many times, he forced many women, to be with him. But he got a curse because of that. And the curse was that if he forces any other women, uh, if he tries to even touch any woman forcibly, he will get burnt. His head will get burnt. Okay. So only if Sita agrees, then only he can marry her, otherwise not. Okay. So he tried his best to verbally torture Sita ji, that what is this Ram? He is just in the forest. He's powerless. What will you do? I am the king. I am the mighty, king of all demons, and you'll be very lucky to be my wife, and all that. And Ram can never find you here. No matter what he does, he'll never be able to find you. So he said things like that to convince Sita ji to marry him, but Sita ji said no. And she was pretty sure that Ramji would eventually find her. So yeah, that's what Aranya Kanda is about. And from here on, chapter 4 starts. Okay? All of you understood? Yay! Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, I forgot one small part. Okay, let's do this. So, when Ramji and Lakshmanji found Jatayu actually told them where Sita ji is, because Ramji and Lakshmanji went back to the house. They found Sita ji is not there, and they had no idea where she is. They do not know who kidnapped her or what happened. They have no clue. Okay, so they were wondering, Sita. Ramji, in fact, it said that Ramji was asking each and every tree on the way. He was asking the plants also, the birds also. That he was so sad. And eventually they found Jatayu lying on the ground, about to die. And at that time, Jatayu told Ramji that Ravan has taken her. Okay. But Jatayu did not know where Ravan lives. So he couldn't give that information. Okay. But they know that Sita ji is kidnapped and Ravan flew her in a chariot. But where they went, no clue. Okay. So that's one thing happened. And then Ramji and Lakshmanji kept traveling further in search of Sita ji, where they met an old woman. Okay. This old woman's name is Shabri. Okay. Shabri was also a devotee of Lord Ram, and her guru had told her that Ramji will one day come and meet you. So you wait for him. And she had been waiting her entire life to meet Ramji. Okay. In fact, it is also said that she used to lay flowers on the way, that okay, today Ramji will come. Every day she used to lay fresh flowers. At night, she used to pick them up. Next day, again, she used to lay fresh flowers on the way to decorate the path for that day when Ramji would come. Okay. So she was waiting for Ramji since long, and Ramji finally showed up. And she was very, very old. And so she didn't have anything at home to feed them. So she bought some fruits, which is called bear. Okay. So it's like a sweet fruit, small fruit. And what she did is she first tasted the fruits to check. Sometimes this fruit is bitter, sometimes it is sweet. Okay. So she checked all the fruits, that okay, which one is sweet, which one is bitter, and only the sweet ones she fed to Ramji. And Ramji, he was so wonderful that even if that lady had tasted that food, but still she was giving it with love, Ramji accepted those and eat those. Okay. So this shows us that whatever we offer to God, even if we offer a small flower, it's not like God will need like $5,000 from you. No. Even if you offer a flower or a small fruit, but if you give with love, God will accept and God will give you so much in return. This is what this story shows us. Okay? Okay, guys. So this is the end of Aranya Kanda, and let's draw a temple of Ramji. Let's bring our paper and pencil. Okay, Ram, you show us your drawing. Beautiful temple. Color it later. Okay, good job. Ayu, show us the temple. It's pretty, but it's also pretty small.
Well, I want to see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, but good job, both of you. Very nice. Okay, let's move forward. Today, we are going to learn Good Morning Mantra. Have you heard of it? This mantra, we should say early morning as soon as we wake up. And we should say it while looking at our hands. Okay, I'll tell you why. First, let's recite it. I will recite it once and then I will recite it again while you guys will follow me. So it goes like this. Karagre vaste Lakshmi, karmadhe Saraswati, karmule tu Govinda, prabhate kardarshanam. One more time, listen carefully. Karagre vaste Lakshmi, karmadhe Saraswati, karmule tu Govinda, prabhate kardarshanam. Now we will repeat. Okay? Unmute everybody. Karagre
Karagre
vaste
vaste
Lakshmi,
Lakshmi,
karmadhe
karmadhe karmadhe
Saraswati,
Saraswati,
karmule
karmule
tu
tu
Govinda,
Govinda,
prabhate
prabhate
kar
tar
kar
kar
darshanam.
darshanam.
Good job. Let's see what it means. Lakshmi ji resides on the top part of our hand. Saraswati Mata resides on the middle part of our hand. Okay? And Govind Vishnu ji resides on the bottom part of our hand. Okay? That's what it means. And the last line, Prabhate kar darshanam. Prabhat means morning. So in the morning, we are doing your darshan in the hand. In the hand, we are doing darshan of whom? Lakshmi ji, Saraswati ji, and Vishnu ji. We are doing darshan of all these three in our hands early morning. That's what it means. Because karagre, kar means hand in Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, kar is a word for hand. Okay? Agre means top. So kar agre, top part of the hand is Lakshmi. Kar madhe, hand, and madhe means middle. So hand, middle part, Saraswati ji. Kar mule. Kar means hand again. Mule means bottom.
Almost done. Class is almost done.
Kar mule. Kar means hand. Mule means bottom. So bottom of the hand is Vishnu ji. Prabhate means morning. So early morning, we look at all three of you and take Ashirvad from you. Okay? That's what it means. And then you do pranam.
Okay.
Okay, quiz time. So, unmute everybody. Okay. Question number 1. What was the place where Ramji, Sitaji, and Lakshmanji got settled after Chitrakoot? Yes, Ram.
Dwarika.
What?
Dwarika.
No. Panchavati. Panchavati. Yeah. Okay. What was the name of the demoness who came and wanted to marry Rama? Yes, are you?
It's Ravana's sister.
Name.
I thought I could go with that easily.
Okay, anyone else? Raj?
Say that again, what you were asking?
What was the name of the demoness who wanted to marry Ram?
Surupnakha.
Surpnakha?
Yes, Shurpanakha. All right. Other than Ravan, who were the other two brothers of Shurpanakha who came to fight for her? Well, names are tough. Okay.
They're long. That's the
Khardushan.
problem.
Khardushan.
Khar and Dushan. Okay. All right. Now, who tried to fight for Ma Sita when Ravan was taking her? Who tried to fight? Yes, Ayu?
The bird, I can't remember these
Yes,
names.
yes, Ram. Yes, Ram.
Jatayu.
Jatayu.
Yes.
Oh, you said with a J.
Okay, how did Jatayu know Ramji and Lakshmanji? Yes, yes, Ayu.
Because Jatayu was friends with Dashrath.
Yes, Jatayu was an old friend of their father, King Dashrath. Okay. Okay. In the story that I showed you, that part didn't come. It will come next. But who did Ramji and Lakshmanji meet at the end of chapter 3? Yes, yes, Ayu?
Hanuman.
No. Hanuman hasn't come yet. They met an old
Bilini.
lady.
Oh,
Bilini.
no, it was a lady.
It was an old lady named Shabri.
Oh,
And Shabri was the one who actually told Ramji and Lakshmanji that you should go and seek help from Hanumanji and Sugriv. Okay? So Shabri was the one who told them that this is what you should do next. Okay? Yeah, nice t-shirt, Ram. Okay. Okay, guys. I will see you next class with chapter 4 of Ramayan. Have a nice day. Have a good weekend and have fun. Okay? So, namaste.
Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri Ram.
Thanks a lot. It was fun. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.